time for Mount Union basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN and live on the AM 1310 Facebook, X, and the Q92 YouTube channel. Now let's take you live courtside to our play-by-play team of Sam Bourquin and Ryan Keller. This is Mount Union Purple Raider basketball, brought to you by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
The University of Mount Union. This afternoon, a little OAC Division III college basketball as the 19-2 Mount Union Purple Raiders take on the 13-7 Muskies of Muskingum. Hi, everybody. My name is Sam Bourquin, as always, joined by my Purple Raider partner, Ryan Keller, as we come to you courtside here from the Carnation City as the Raiders and the Muskies get ready to go. Game one earlier this year down in Muskingum. It was a good old-fashioned nail-biter. Mount squeaks out of there with a win, 85-82. Muskies always bring it, Ryan, and you'll have to be ready at home today. And, hey, it's win-out mode for the guys in purple right now.
Yeah, that's the best-case scenario for them to win out. They control their own destiny right now to host the OAC tournament with that big win over Otterbein. And then the last week, this past Wednesday, a nice win over Baldwin-Wallace, 93-60, a game that kind of started off slow, but then they really kicked it into gear. But what I like about that game against Baldwin-Wallace that I hope they carry into this one, you didn't have one single guy who put up big numbers. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different players in double digits. You had 2 other players with 7 points. They spread the scoring around, and I think that's when this team is at its best, when they get good ball movement, they work the perimeter, they work the outside, and then they shot well, which is always an important stat line in basketball.
Well, you and I were talking. They did not get off to a crazy good start shooting the basketball, but boy, when they finally turned the juice on, I mean, I don't know what it is. I talked to Mike Fuline about this on my show the other day. When Mount Union goes up to BW, and it's not the greatest place to shoot the back, they score a lot of points up there.
Yeah, they do.
They really do.
They shot 50% in the first half and then 61% in the second half and really controlled that game. And you know, when this team gets those leads, they start to have fun. Chance threw a behind-the-back pass, which was on the money. It's just running the court, and it's a good time. So hopefully they can get out to a quick start and then kind of control the pace of this game.
Well, that's what we're looking for sure in this one here this afternoon with the tip-off coming up here in just a few minutes. Right now, let's pause for the playing of our national anthem here at Mount Union. Also, in some protection, alcohol carriers is prohibited. Now, if you please rise to the honor of America with the play of our national anthem. There's your national anthem as we're getting closer and closer to tip-off here at the Mack Center. Coming up for the Purple Raiders after today, big one coming up against Heidelberg Wednesday at 7 p.m. Then Wilmington is here a week from today at 1 p.m., and then it's back on the road to Capital 1 week from this Wednesday to take on the Comets, and that will bring us to the end of the regular season. As once again, it has flown by here in 2025-2026. The Raiders, as mentioned, 19-2. Muskingum 13-7, but I would say the last 3 to 4 years, Muskingum has presented some problems for Mount, whether it's the matchups, it's the point guard play, or maybe it's just Dwayne Davis. I don't know what it is, but it's always a tough game against this club.
Yeah, and for Mount Union, they just have to stick to their game. I think a lot of times what hurts Mount Union is they kind of get into an awkward situation and they're not able to play their game. They start playing into the hands of the other team. Just play your game, and everything will turn out all right for the Purple Raiders.
All right. Starting lineups right now for the Muskingum Muskies. We're going to go with Dwayne Davis in a guard. He is the man that stirs the drink for this ball club. Owen Emig, the 6'1 junior out of Warsaw Riverview. Phil Towns, a 5'9 sophomore from Columbus, Linden, McKinley. Terrell Darton out of Perrysburg, Frazyburg at Tri-Valley. And Brett DeVault, the 6'5 junior out of Dover, the starting five for Muskingum. It's the usual five for the Purple Raiders of Mount Union and our head coach Mike Feuline, Chase Kansenheiser, Kevin Moore, Elijah Farrington, Kevin Hamilton, and Caleb Lorich. We are just about ready to roll here on 1310 WDPN. Sam Bourquin and Ryan Keller here. Ryan Rainsberg holding the fort back at the Palatial Estates on Smith Avenue. And we are just about ready to go on this bitterly cold. How many times have I said that the last 3 weeks? This bitterly cold day here in Northeast Ohio. Here we go. Fellas are ready. Mount Union, white jerseys, white shorts, purple numbers and letters with the purple and black trim. Muskingum, the traveling black jerseys, black shorts, red numbers and letters with the red and white trim. We are just about ready to go here. Not quite a full house. I imagine we'll have some few trickle in here. Probably trying to find a parking place.
Ain't that the truth?
When it snows, man, it is hard to find places to park. But everybody is here, and we're ready to go. Larry Karras and his wonderful wife are here. They're in their familiar seats, and we're underway here at the Mac Center on this Saturday afternoon. Sit back and enjoy some college hoops here on 1310 WDPN. Raiders with the ball. They'll go right to left, and right away they go down to Caleb. Back at his man. Caleb turns, spins, wheels, puts up the shot. It's up and good with the right hand. Caleb Lorich with his first two. It hugged that rim a couple of times, and it went down through. 2-zip Raiders. 30 seconds into the first half of play here in Alliance, Ohio.
Like the energy here early on the defensive side.
There's Dwayne Davis. Got free with the left hand. Little 15-footer up and good. Dwayne Davis had 25 in the first meeting between these two teams. The Raiders were able to hang on 85-82. Kevin Moore, deep three wing. Good! Kevin Moore from downtown. And the Raiders have taken a 5-2 lead. Just about 55 seconds ticked off the clock here in the first half of play. Mount Union 19-2. And what were they the last ranked? 13th in the country. Maybe after hopefully get a win here today, they can keep things moving. Davis sneaks inside, put up the left-handed hook, but a shot no good. Rebound picked up by Lorich. Gets it down to Hamilton, and Kevin will bring it across the timeline. Goes around a Caleb screen. Kevin into the paint. Steps back, 17-footer. Back in the rim too strong. A rebound picked up by Owen Emig. Emig will bring it down to across the timeline to Towns. Phil Towns goes inside. Block from behind. It's taken away by Lorich. Here comes Hamilton. Raiders on a run out. Kevin left to the key. Chance into the corner. Kevin for three. Didn't get it to go. Tipped by Farrington. No. And they're going to say loose ball foul on Elijah Farrington. That's his first.
Yeah, I like the way Mount Union's come out to start this game. You know, we've seen them on these Saturday afternoon games try to get off to a slow start. They don't look like they're in the game. Tonight, the defensive intensity is there. Great ball movement on the offensive side. It's a good start for Mount Union.
So 5-2 Raiders, 18-15 to go. Emig gets it out on top to Towns. He is picked up by Chance. Over on the left side of the floor, Roman Crosby with the basketball. Crosby into Davis. Get a stick on that guy. Davis gets it over to Emig. Now baseline jumper with the right hand. Little floater didn't go. Rebound picked up by Caleb. Oh, he almost threw it away, and it's picked up over here by Kansenheiser. Right in front of us as they were coming across the timeline. Chance gets 17-footer up good. Chance Kansenheiser with his first two. The former Lake Blue Streak. Raiders out to a quick 5-point lead now. It's 7-2. 17-40 to go in the first half of play. Towns guarded by Kansenheiser. Chance in his pocket. Ball over the top of the key to Davis. Gets it off to Towns. 17:30 to go. Raiders up by 5. Into the paint. Towns kicks it back. Davis. Wide open three is good. Wayne Davis with 5. Can't let him open like that. 17-20 in the first half. 7-5. Purple Raiders by 2 on 13-10 WDPN. Today's game presented by Sarda. Kaysen-Heisert over on the left wing. Whistle. It's all the hubbub down there.
Davis is excited that he knocked the ball out of Chance's hand.
Oh, okay. There seemed to be a lot of racket for nothing going on down there.
Yeah. He got into Chance's face after he knocked it out.
Kevin Hamilton on the left wing. Kevin deep on the left side. Goes around a Laureate screen. Into the paint, that's Caleb. Caleb backing his man down. That's Elijah Farrington. Eli leans in. Put it off the glass rim. No, a little bit of a force there. Rebound picked up by DeVault. Gets it down floor to Davis. Scoops and scores. Wayne Davis already has 7. And it's a 7-7 tie. Have we seen this movie before?
We have, yeah.
16:45 in the first half. Mount and Muskingum just getting underway here. Larich in the paint. Caleb turns. Little 4-foot fader. Air ball. Grabbed out of the air by DeVault. Gets it down floor to Towns. Here comes Muskingum. 7-7. Raiders and Muskies. 16:35 to go in the first half. DeVault out on top. Davis shoots the 3. In and out. No. Rebound picked up by Eli. Gets it down to Hamilton. Kevin will bring it across with 16:20 to go in the first half. 7-7 tie here in Alliance. Lawrence at the top of the free throw line. Hands it off to Kevin. Hamilton wing. 16-footer. Air ball. 2 consecutive air balls by Mount. And the ball will go out of bounds. It will stay with the Purple Raiders.
Yeah, good hustle play by Lawrence underneath the basket that forced Muskingum to really attack, trying to grab that rebound. And in doing so, knocked it out of bounds and kept the possession with Mount.
7-7, 16:09 to go in the first half. Purple Raiders 19-2 with 3 left to play after this afternoon. Nice little 3-game home streak here before they hit the road a week from this Wednesday and go down to Columbus to take on Capital. Farrington goes inside. Nice. Hot to the move. Put it off the glass and scored. Elijah Farrington with his first 2. Raiders back by 2, 9-7.
I think Farrington can do that more. He's a lot quicker than a lot of the other bigs in the OAC.
Emig foul line extended, 18-footer. Put it up, put it in. Owen Emig with his first 2. Emig out of Warsaw Riverview High School, the 6'1 junior. It's a 9-9 ball game. Moore lobs it down to Eli, overshot him, and the ball was saved in by the Muskies. Nathan Walker, who's checked into the game, gets it off the Towns, and he'll bring it across the timeline. 15:30, first half. Raiders, Muskies, tied at 9. There's Dwayne Davis backing Hamilton down. Goes inside, split the double team, and a jump is called, and that will bring us to our first media timeout. 15:20 to go in the first half here in Alliance. It's Mount Union 9, Muskingum 9. You're listening to Purple Raider Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarda.
At JC's OCD Detailing in East Canton, we don't just clean cars. We obsess over them. From mirror shine ceramic coatings to flawless paint correction, every inch of your ride gets next level attention from a detailer who refuses to miss a spot. The result? A shine so deep it turns heads everywhere you go. Visit us at 444 North Wood Street or call us at 330-428-1665. JC's OCD Detailing, because average shine isn't our thing.
Love endures, even for 2.5 centuries. Celebrate 250 years of loving freedom all month with SARTA and Ohio Loves Transit. Join us for free SARTA fixed route rides for everybody on Friday, February 13th. You'll love SARTA as much as we do. Plus, tell us your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Salute America's 250th anniversary all month. Join us February 13th for free rides and share your story of independence at lovesarta.com. SARTA means enduring love.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarda on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sam Bourquin and Ryan Keller back here on 1310 WDPN, Q92radiosports.com. 15:20 to go in the first half. We are tied at 9. Dwayne Davis inside against Vaden and Hamilton. A couple of pump fakes. First block of the day by Vaden.
10 seconds into
the game. That's the first one today. So the Raiders now have it. at the left end of the floor. 15 minutes flat to go in the first half. 9-9 we're tied here at the Mac Center. Kevin Hamilton pick and roll with Vaden. Vaden at the elbow. Vaden turns. Baby hook from 6. No. Rebound. Elijah got it. Put it right back up. No. He got fouled, and Farrington will go to the free throw line.
Sean, come here.
Yeah, when they bring Vaden into the ball game, he immediately shuts down the paint,
right,
and forces teams to play a perimeter game, to not be able to get in there. Davis had a clean look. Vaden steps up, just shuts down the paint, gets the block, and then, transition to the other end. You get Farrington at the foul line.
Free throw. Elijah rattles the rim and falls out. No good. Just noticed Vaden's got a little wrap around his wrist and thumb. I had not noticed that before. Maybe trying to guard against something happening. Well, he swats so many basketballs. You want to protect that area.
Those thumbs,
right? Eli line left, got one more coming, trying to split the pair, and he does. Elijah Farrington with his third point of the afternoon. It's a 10-9 Purple Raider lead. 14:44 to go here in the first half of play. Good to be with you on this Saturday afternoon. Trying to get the Raiders win number 20 on the season. Towns on the high post to DeVault. DeVault about 18, 19 feet away, gets it out on top. That's Walker with the ball. Back to Towns. Towns going to make his move into the paint. Towns double dribble, got away with it, and Sean Vaden said, I'm going to block my second shot of the afternoon.
I mean, he could have grabbed that ball with both hands. That's how in position he was for that block.
Oh, my gosh. Sean Vaden, 2 blocks already. Dwayne Davis on the right wing. Shot clock is at 4. Here's Emig coming off a screen. Foul line, 15-footer good. Owen Emig beat the shot clock by about a second.
Oh, tough shot, too. Kind of had to turn his body midair to square up his shoulders to the basket.
Dante Collier getting ready to check in for Coach Fuline at our next opportunity. Raiders with the ball. Eli deep on the right wing. Backdoor pass not there for Kasenheiser. Farrington top of the key. Throws it down to Vaden. Oh, slam it home with the right hand. Beautiful pick and roll, and Sean Vaden went up and crushed it.
Boy, he has really turned into a solid basketball player from the beginning of the year to where he is now is incredible.
Leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
I mean, leaps and bounds. Emig on the right wing. He's double teamed. Gets out of it. Stolen away. Here comes Chance. Kasenheiser at the other end. He will drive. Way it up and in with a right hand and scored. And he stares back at Dwayne Davis. 2 can play that game. 4 for Chance. 14-11 Mount Union. Davis at the other end of the floor. Foul. Kevin Hamilton. Jared Taylor getting ready to come in for Mount Union as well. 13:23 to go in the first half. Mount Union 14, Muskingum 11. Kevin Hamilton has picked up his first foul of the afternoon. $14 to 11, Purple Raiders. Mount with 2 fouls, Muskingum with 1. The lefty Dwayne Davis shooting 2, line right for Muskingum. First free throw is on the way. Round and in. Dwayne Davis already with 8 points here today. Davis again line right. That one looked strong when he left to go hit the back of the rim. No, and who's got it? Raiders got it. It's Jared Taylor, former Green Bulldog. Will hand it off to Chance Kasenheiser. Chance with 4 today so far. Hooks a pass all the way over into the third row on the other side of the Mac Center. That's a turnover. It'll go back to Muskingum.
Hey, Eli's got one.
Davis at the top of the free throw line. Kicks the ball into the corner. Baseline drive by Cisse. Nobody home. Gets it back out on top. Walker over on the right wing to Oster, who's checked in. Rob Oster, the former North Canton Hoover Viking. Getting some PT here this afternoon. Davis gets the ball into the corner. There goes a long 3 up and good. Cisse from downtown. Muskingum 15, Mount Union 14 with 12:34 left to go in the first half. Folks, it's going to be one of those afternoons. You can already tell. So buckle up. Raiders look just a little out of sync here the last 2 trips down the floor. Jarrett Taylor on the left wing. Muskingum's turned up the heat defensively here now. Hand off to Casenheiser. Chance top of the key. Crosses over, goes into the paint. 15-footer. Good. Chance Casenheiser with 6. 16-15. Mount Union by 1 with 12:08 to go in the first half. Oster. Top of the key to Davis. Davis on the left wing, picked up by Collier. Dwayne Davis already 8 points today. Has the ball with the right-hand dribble. Davis splits the double team, shoots the 15-footer. Back to the rim, front of the rim. Nope, picked up by Taylor. Gets it to Dante Collier. Here comes Mount Union with 11:45 in the first half. Raiders 16, Muskies 15. Nice down to Vaden. Sean goes inside, put it up on the right hand and scores. Sean Vaden with 4. Give the assist to Chance Casenheiser. 18-15 Raiders. 11:30 left to go in the first half here at the Mack Center. Emick, high post to Oster. Oster with a couple of dribbles. Vaden checks him. Vaden lost his balance as Oster got free to get the ball over on the left side. Swings it right wing to Davis. Dwayne Davis hooks the pass out on top. Cissay's got it. Goes inside. Blocked out of bounds by Elijah Farrington. And a whistle and a timeout on the floor. Wow. Got a block party going on today. 11:11 to go in the first half. Purple Raiders 18, Muskies 15. Mount Union basketball returns on 1310 WDPN, presented by Sark.
Hey, Joe. Good to see you. What brings you out today? What's up, Sam? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new faucets and a vanity, maybe even a whole new bathroom. But I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. Yes, Sam. These big hardware stores are great for tools and appliances, but not for kitchens and bathrooms. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard Plumbing Registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath this Thursday evening until 7 at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park. Robertson Kitchen and Bath, where amazing meets affordable.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by Sarda on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sam Bourquin and Ryan Keller back at the MAC. 11:11 to go in the first half. Good one today, man. Good game so far. 18-15 Mount Union.
I've been enamored with the Chance Casenheiser and Dwayne Davis battle back and forth. I didn't talk much that last couple minutes because they're going at it, and it is fun to watch. Those two players jawing, hitting shots. You're going to see this throughout the entire ball game. They're going to want to kind of take over a little bit. But what Chance is doing, it's drawing that attention to him, and it's freeing up other players, especially points in the paint. Mount with 12 to the 8 for Muskingum.
18-15 Mount. Muskingum to throw the ball in. They got 6 on the shot clock. Walker got free. Walker's backing down Chance. 2 on the shot clock. 1 on the shot clock. Oh, a foul with 1.1 on the shot clock. And I think they're going to get it on Dunbar. That's his first, third team foul. The only good thing in there, he was not shooting, so they reset it to 20 on the shot clock. So that didn't work out too well. Muskies with the ball now. 18-15 Purple Raiders. Davis has got it at the top of the key. Davis swings it to Emick. Emick fakes left, goes right, shoots the 3. Good. Owen Emick from downtown with 3. Emick and Davis have 15 to the Muskingum 18 points. 10:47 to go first half. Casenheiser off the back foot from 17 on the wing is up and good. Chance has got 8 already for Mount. 20-18 Purple Raiders, 10:37 to go first half.
Yeah, you can see games where he's starting to feel it, and today he is feeling it.
Oster gets it over on the right side to Cissay. Cissay picked up by Collier, right wing to Oster. Rob Oster with a couple of dribbles, picks his dribble up. He's picked up by Dunbar. Now Emick at the top of the key. Shot clock is down to 7. Muskies with the ball, down 2. Emick on the right wing, gets it out on top to Oster. Oster lost the ball. Oster gets it back. They got to throw a Hail Mary 3 air ball. That was put up by Walker. Good defense by Mount Union, and the ball goes back to the Purple Raiders.
Yeah, surprisingly, even though Mount has played really solid defense throughout this game, that's only the second turnover that Muskingum has had. So we've seen, in games past that defense forces more turnovers. The defense is there. Muskingum's just executing better on the offensive side and getting points, but a great job for Mount Union in that possession.
Mount's played pretty good D today so far. Casenheiser double team. Got it to Taylor. Whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Cissay.
smart play by Taylor, too. Like, when he went up for that ball, he felt the presence of Cisse and kind of leaned into him to draw that foul. So, good heads-up play by Jarrett Taylor.
Alou Cisse, 6'3" sophomore out of Licking Heights, Ohio. Raiders with the ball. Chance in the corner. Heiser trying to get away from Davis. Chance spins away, shoots the 14-footer. Got pushed to the floor. We got a foul out of it. And Chance will go to the free throw line. And that Muskingum foul is going to be on Dwayne Davis. Well, as far as I'm concerned, they can call 4 more on him real quick. I mean, we just have a tough time with Dwayne Davis. That's just all there is to it. He is super. Meanwhile, Chance Heiser line left. Free throw is up and good. So Chance with 9 today. 21-18 Mount Union, 9:51 to go first half. Sam Bourquin, Ryan Keller, good to be with you on this Saturday afternoon. Heiser again. Heiser good. He's got 10. Mount by 4, 22-18. Here come the Muskies now, left to right, 9:47 in the first half of play. Cisse had it knocked away. Chance got a hustle foul in the logo. That'll be his first.
You kind of feel like if Mount's able to get this to like an 8-9 point lead, that they could start to slowly pull away a little bit. Right now it's, kind of been back and forth. We just need that little bit run to kind of pull away, and I think they can, run away with the rest of this game.
Heiser comes out. Kevin Hamilton will check back in for Mike Phelan. Purple Raiders, a win last Saturday at Otterbein, 74-69. Coming off a win Wednesday at BW, 93-60. DeVault goes inside. Vaden completely made him change his shot. Didn't get a block, but he didn't need to. Good defense by Sean. Here come the Purple Raiders now across the timeline. Hamilton goes around a Vaden screen. Kevin, top of the free throw line. He'll back it out between the circles. Kevin into the corner. Taylor fakes the 3. Jarrett now will stutter step dribble. Goes on the left side. Collier 3. Dante, no. Vaden got the rebound. Lost the ball as he tried to bring it back down. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Whistle, travel, turnover, back to Mount Union. 22-18 Raiders, 8:57 to go in the first half.
Yeah, that's something that they're gonna keep an eye on. When he brings the ball up the court, he does this like little hesitation and then completely turns the ball over in his hands. And I don't think he realizes he does it, but the officials are going to keep an eye on it, especially now. The bench is going to keep an eye on it too.
That is definitely a travel. Not in the NBA, but college does.
Is there traveling in the NBA?
Nope, not anymore. Just on the bus. 22-18 Raiders. Hamilton left wing. Jack Dunbar fakes the 3. Jack goes baseline. Cut off by Cisse. Now Hamilton. Hamilton off to Vaden. Sean will bring it out to Collier with 10 on the shot clock. Dante fumbled it, gets it back. Steps back. Long 3. In and out, no. Rebound picked up by Cisse. Here come the Muskies. 8:28 to go in the first half. Mount Union in front, 22-18. Chance Allen is checked in, number 14 for the Muskies. He is out of Monroe Central High School. Towns now on the right wing. Towns between the circles, guarded by Hamilton. Gets it out on top to DeVault. DeVault, left elbow. There's Dwayne Davis, shoots the 3. Air ball. Rebound picked up by Dunbar.
Air ball after the travel.
8 minutes flat. First half of play. It's Mount Union 22, Muskingum 18. Hamilton gets a screen by Vaden, out on top to Taylor. Jarrett throws it down to Jack Dunbar. Turns, shoots good from 4 feet away. Jack Dunbar with his first 2.
Breaks a 2-minute and 38 scoring drought for the Purple Raiders. However, they have hit 6 of their last 8.
We got the reinforcements ready to come in now for Mount Union at our next opportunity. Towns with the right-hand dribble, back to the left. Picked up by Jarrett Taylor, who's digging in. Now Davis baseline. Davis goes inside. Kicks it back out on top to Towns. Towns had the ball knocked away by Taylor. 8 on the shot clock. Whistle, foul. Purple Raider bench wanted a double dribble. Instead, they're going to get a Mount Union foul. That's going to be on Jarrett Taylor. And with that, we'll take a timeout. 7 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first half. Mount Union 24, Muskingum 18. You're listening to Purple Raider basketball at AM 1310 WDPN, presented by SARTA.
SARTA need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. SARTA community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. SARTA serves the community and the community supports SARTA. Where to? SARTAMe.com.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
7:23 to go in the first half. It's Mount Union 24 and Muskingum 18. Sam Bourquin, Ryan Keller back with you on AM 1310 WDPN, Q92 Radio Sports.com. But don't forget you can listen to us on all of your social media platforms, 1310 WDPN on X, Facebook, and, of course, the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. If you're out there listening, let us know. Give us a little shout. We'll shout you back on the broadcast today. Always enjoy doing that.
Just looking at some stats, Sam, starting off, Muskingum was shooting 50% from the field. Then it dropped to 42% from the field. Now it's 38% from the field. Well, Mount Union went from 44% to 57 to 55. So you can see the trajectory of the shooting percentage, who's making more shots, and how the defensive intensity for Mount Union has picked up. A while ago, I said they only had one turnover. Mount has forced 2 turnovers since the last stoppage.
All right, ball in after the timeout. Davis whips it over to Towns. Towns on the left wing, steps into a 17-footer. Around the rim, no, picked up by Orich. All right, for Mount, it's reset. We got Kevin Moore, Kevin Hamilton, Caleb, Eli, and Chance. Left wing, Hamilton. He'll rip that 3. Nope, but he got fouled by Towns, and Hamilton will shoot 3. Well, it's amazing. I don't care what level it is. How many times do you see a guy foul a 3-point shooter in the act?
Yeah.
It's just, it's mind-boggling.
Well, I mean, defenders think, too, is because of Hamilton's size that they've got that little extra chance to try to get a finger on it, but his release is so quick you don't realize it, and it's over your head, and you're into it.
Yep. Hamilton free throw, up and good. Kevin Hamilton gives the Raiders a 7-point lead, 25-18. Kevin, out of St. Vincent St. Mary, transferred from Youngstown State, and we are happy to have him. Free throw number 2 is up and good by Hamilton.
And I think he's the best free throw shooter on the team.
Oh, he's – last I looked, he was – I want to say he was close to 90%.
I'll look it up.
I mean, I would be stunned if you told me he was under 90. Oh,
he missed
it. All right, 2 out of 3, 26-18. Purple Raiders by 8 with 7 minutes to go in the first half of play. Emig coming off of a screen. Emig foul line extended. He's in trouble. Gets it down to Davis. Perks it up to him with the right hand and scored. Dwayne Davis. Well, he's already in double figures with 10.
Hamilton shooting 93%.
I was going to say, you don't get much better than that. 6:38 to go in the first half. Kaysenheiser elbow. Now he'll step back on the wing. Put the 22-footer up. No. Other end of the floor, the Muskies throw it away. It's off the hands of Chance Allen, and it goes back to Mount Union. .6:30 to go, first half. Mount Union 26, Muskingum 20. All right, now Mount Union's got 5 fouls. Muskingum has 4. Each team before timeouts remaining. Kaysenheiser gets it on the block to Kevin. Kevin out on the baseline about 18 feet away, goes in the paint, throws it up from 16, up and good. Kevin Moore with 5 points on the afternoon. Kevin out of Campbell Memorial in Youngstown. 28-20, Raiders by 8. Emig on the left wing. DeVault's got it. DeVault, nice pass down low. Careful now, no fouls. DeVault had it, fumbled it away. I think Caleb got there and knocked it away. Here comes Hamilton. Kevin on the left wing. Kevin top of the key. Whips a pass into the corner. Kevin Moore shoots that 3. Got that 3. Kevin Moore with 8, his second triple of the afternoon. And we got a timeout on the floor.
He's not that kind of player, but I would love to see Kevin Moore shoot more. Yeah. I would love to see him shoot the ball more. He's great at facilitating in defense. He's hesitant to take a heavy amount of shots per game. But, man, if he would just let loose.
He's efficient.
I'd love to see a game where they just said, go loose, Kevin, and see what he does.
He loves that corner. Kevin Moore, his second 3, his 8th point of the afternoon. Mountain has opened up their biggest lead of the afternoon now. Purple Raiders 31 and the Muskies 20. Wednesday night, we'll be right back here. Another big one. Heidelberg is in town, and we owe them 7 o'clock right here on 1310 WDPN this Wednesday at the Mac Center, Mount Union and Heidelberg.
Mount Union has really turned the defense up in the last 5 minutes as well. They're on a 13-2 run, and they have forced 4 turnovers for Muskingum. You know, we talked about how, you know, we usually see more turnovers with the type of defense that they play. It has just started to get over, and that defense has pushed this to an 11-point lead. And, you know, I said if we get it in the double digits, I kind of feel like Mount could start to creep away a little bit. And if they can keep Davis, you know, kind of doing his own thing, I think they're all right.
Just hold him to 25.
Yeah.
We'll win.
Yeah, for real. It's crazy to think that.
Emig, top of the key, long three, too strong. Back of the rim, they tip it up in the air, and Duvall got the rebound. Goes in with the left hand, put it up. No, boy, they're banging down there, and Eli comes out of there with it, throws it down to Kevin Moore. Moore's going to go into paint, Euro step, put it up and put it in. Kevin Moore, he's in double figures with 10. And the Purple Raiders now play a 13-point lead, 33-20 at the Mac Center.
Maybe they told him, Kevin, just go loose.
Just go. Muskies with the ball. Emig almost walked at the top of the key. 4:59 to go in the first half. Emig on the right wing behind the three-point line. Caleb right there with him. Now Davis forgot the ball. Davis gets it back. Late whistle, foul on Mount.
I think it's on Chance.
It's on Kasenheiser. That's his second. Now let's be careful now with that. .452 to go, first half, 33-20. Let's see here. We got Reed Kokonis is in out of Malvern. Where's number 10 for... Nope, I'm sorry. He's out of Sheridan. That's in Somerset, Ohio.
So
Jay Allen Barino is out of Malvern. He's the freshman. Here comes Dante Collier back in, and Chance Kasenheiser will sit down.
They were originally setting him up at the foul line, and then they talked, and now Muskingum's going to inbounds from underneath the basket.
Yeah, so a non-shooting foul that time, and Dwayne Davis has it on the left elbow. Davis working on Collier. Davis goes into the paint, spins, twists, shoots, scores.
That's just pure basketball. I mean, Collier was there. Defense was great. That's just a better move to get into the hoop.
He is the pivot. Oh, and Davis picked up a foul at midcourt. That's his second.
How often do you see that, too, when guys make a great play offensively and then a stupid foul down
and then they commit a foul? So 4:34 left in the first half. Mount Union 33, Muskingum 22. Mount looking for their 20th win of the season. And they have been money here at home. Hamilton on the right wing, Hamilton on the baseline. Dribbles it back out to the top of the key to Eli. Farrington, left wing to Collier. Dante gets to Kevin Moore. Kevin steps up, shoots that three across the rim. No rebound, loose ball foul. That could be on Muskingum, and it is, and it's going to be on Roman Crosby on a Walnut Ridge down there in Columbus. Crosby picks up the foul. Each team with 6 fouls now in the first half, 33-22 Mount Union. First time these teams met, Purple Raiders got out of town with an 85-82 win. Kevin Hamilton's got it on the right ring now to the elbow. He'll fade from 17. Kevin Moore has 12. 35-22 Mount Union. Raiders now going to turn up the heat a little bit and pick up a half court. Cisse's got it to Emig. Emig picked up by Kevin. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Raiders up by 13. Muskingum with the ball. Emig top of the key. Emig triple team for just a second. Gets it over to Kokonis. Emig way out there for the three. No. Loose ball picked up by the Raiders. Here comes Hamilton. Kevin on the right wing. Kevin's going to go into the paint. Throws it up from 4. Around there. No! And Farrington went up and hammered it with 2 hands. Holy cow. That got the crowd on their feet. Eli Farrington got this place on fire. Wow. I want to see a replay of that. 3:33 to go in the first half. We'll take a timeout. Purple Raiders 37 and the Muskies 22. It's Mount Union basketball on 1310 WDPN, presented by Sark.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance, Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
Missed the big game? Don't worry, Q92 has you covered. Check out our SoundCloud page where you can relive every exciting moment. From high school football, basketball, baseball, and softball to Mount Union football and basketball, we've got it all. That's every broadcast from this season, and even classics going all the way back to 2016. Follow Q92 Radio on SoundCloud and never miss a play, a call, or the thrill of the game. Q92 Radio on SoundCloud, your home for every game, every season.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Welcome back to the Mac Center. 3:33 to go in the first half. Mount Union 37, Muskingum 22. Elijah Farrington's got 5 points today. He just had one of the more impressive acrobatic rebound slam dunks off of a miss you'll ever see. I mean, that is tailor-made for highlight of the night. Free throw up good. So Kokonis with his first point of the afternoon. 37-23 now. Purple Raiders by 14.
I got the replay for you, Sam.
Kokonis, awesome. Rebound off of a missed shot, picked up by Elijah Farrington. Here come the Purple Raiders. 3:25 to go in the first half. Oh, that was sweet.
It was.
Kevin Moore on the baseline. Fade, no. Tipped by Lorich, no. Picked up by Towns. Here comes Muskingum now with 3:10 to go in the first half. Purple Raiders in front. 37-23 here on 1310 WDPN. College hoops for you on your Saturday afternoon. If you're out and about listening, we appreciate it. Eamon got up in the air and he walked. Got up in the air, had the ball, and decided midway, I'm in trouble. Turnover. Back to Mount Union. Farrington, Hamilton, Lorich, Collier, and Moore for Mike Fuline's Purple Raiders. 2:54 left to go in the first half. Good guys with the ball and a 14-point lead. Hamilton on the wing. Out on top, Caleb lobs it to Eli. Got free, put it up, and then Eli Farrington. He's got 7.
I think that gives Mount Union 22 points in the paint as well. They've only shot 6 threes. They've been working that interior, and it's paid off for them today.
Keep it down there. Rob Oster will shoot the 3 on the right wing. Hit the glass. Rebound picked up by Collier. Throws it down to Hamilton. Kevin across the timeline on the right wing. Hamilton with the left-hand dribble, and he'll back it out now. The Raiders will use a little clock. Shot clock at 18. Hamilton 15-footer on the baseline. Put it up no good. Rebound picked up by Chance Allen. And Allen will bring it across the timeline. 2:10 to go, first half. Allen will shoot the 3. In and out, no. Rebound picked up by Kevin Moore. Let's get a good shot here now. 2:05 to go in the first half. Purple Raiders on top, 39-23. There's Collier, 3. No. Eli almost got the loose ball rebound, but it's picked up by Muskingum. Kokonis now will bring it across the timeline. 1:50 to go in the first half. Kokonis over on the right wing to Emick. How about this right now? Dwayne Davis is on the bench, but I think he's getting ready to come right back in. Kokonis goes into the paint, kicks it back out on top. Allen will shoot the 3. That's no good. Boy, Muskingum has gone ice cold from the floor. Yeah, Hamilton on a run out. Kevin lane scoops, blocked from behind, loose on the floor. Scooped up by nobody. Apparently a possession for Muskingum and then a Muskingum timeout. Yeah, I'm hoping this is just a 30. Yeah, so we'll keep it here. 1:26 to go in the first half. Mount Union 39, Muskingum 23.
Yeah, they're shooting very, very poorly. Like I said, they started off, kind of right there. Mount's defense picked up a little bit, and now it's been some issues for Muskingum. They haven't hit a shot in the last 2:06. I think they only have 1 point since Davis had gone out of the ball game.
And remember, he had to go out pretty much because he picked up his second foul. Eli coming over with the fist bump. He's excited.
Yeah, Davis has been out for the last 4:19, and I believe they've got one point.
I wonder if they're going to
last.
Would you bring him back to the final one? They are.
Yeah.
1:26 to go in the first half. Mount 39 and Muskingum 23 on 1310 WDPN. Your home with the University of Mount Union Purple Raiders. All right, here we go. Let's finish this half strong. Cam Weekly out of Jackson has checked in. His first action of the day. Cam wears number 1 on his white Purple Raider jersey. Davis coming around a screen. Davis goes inside, cut off by Caleb. Davis goes in again. Double pump, triple pump, quadruple pump. He couldn't get the shot off. Gets it back out to Cisse. Cisse will rise and shoot the 3. Air ball. It's 3 air balls today by Muskingum down here. Under a minute to go in the first half. Here comes Cam. Weekly across the timeline to the left wing. 55 seconds to go in the first half. And Mike Feline says, give me a timeout, a use it or lose it timeout. And they'll take it with 53 seconds to go. Raiders in front, 39-23. High school basketball last night, if you missed it, under the 1310 WDPN Q92 umbrella. West Branch over Salem last night, 65-29. Whoa. Yeah.
Poor Christian.
Have fun with that, Christian.
Poor Christian.
Holy smokes. Over at Jackson last night, on our sister station Q92, McKinley beat Jackson 68-55. McKinley now wins the Federal League Championship outright. They are also now only 2 games away from 2,000 victories in the school's history in high school basketball.
Isn't there something where that could line up where they could?
We thought.
Oh, okay.
But McKinley plays Harvest Prep tonight. They play Hoover on Tuesday.
Oh.
So, but we got you covered either way because we'll have both games next week on Q92, Tuesday and Friday. McKinley-Massillon Friday and Hoover-McKinley on Tuesday. Lorich lost the ball, and it's stripped away and taken away by the Muskies. So here comes Towns, gets it way out on top to Allen. 33 seconds left to go in the first half. Mount Union 39, Muskingum 23. Muskies with the ball. They can use it up to like the last 12 seconds. They shot put up by Towns. No good. Now Purple Raiders can hold for 1. Here comes Cam Weekly across the timeline. Mount with the basketball. 15 seconds left to go in the first half. They could use them all. Dante's got it on the M logo at midcourt. 7 seconds to go. Foul. Silly foul. Wow. Towns comes all the way out to almost midcourt and commits a foul.
And that puts us to the line.
At the free throw line. 6 seconds to go first half. Raiders on top, 39-23. Elijah will come out. Jared Taylor will come in. Terrell Darden back in for Muskingum. Well, they're going to bring 3 more guys in.
For 6 seconds. Those are the type of fouls, if I was a coach, that would really, really irritate me.
So the Raiders looking to add to the lead. Dante Collier at the free throw line. Dante is playing some good ball here the last couple weeks. Had a whale of a game here the other night. Missed a free throw. I was a 1-1. 5 seconds left to go. Here comes Kokonis across the timeline. Kokonis will shoot a 3 at the buzzer. Glass rim. No. And that's the end of the first half here at Mount Union. Your score, the University of Mount Union 39 and the Muskingum Muskies 23. Stick around. The big halftime report is coming up next. You are listening to Mount Union Basketball on 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarda.
Love endures, even for 2.5 centuries. Celebrate 250 years of loving freedom, all marked with SARTA and Ohio Loves Transit. Join us for free SARTA fixed route rides for everybody on Friday, February 13th. You'll love SARTA as much as we do. Plus, tell us your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Salute America's 250th anniversary all month. Join us February 13th for free rides and share your story of independence at lovesarta.com. SARTA means enduring love.
At JC's OCD Detailing in East Canton, we don't just clean cars, we obsess over them. From mirror shine ceramic coatings to flawless paint correction, every inch of your ride gets next level attention from a detailer who refuses to miss a spot. The result? A shine so deep it turns heads everywhere you go. Visit us at 444 North Wood Street or call us at 330-428-1665. JC's OCD Detailing, because average shine isn't our thing.
Hey, Joe. Good to see you. What brings you out today? What's up, Sam? Need to pick up a few tools. You? Oh, I need new kitchen cabinets and countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. Yeah, Sam, these big hardware stores are great for tools and appliances, but not for kitchens and bathrooms. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson Kitchen and Bath Gallery is a craft-made dealer, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath this Thursday evening until 7 at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park. Robertson Kitchen and Bath, where amazing meets affordable. Good afternoon. It's 12:02. Bitter cold expected to hit northeast Ohio this weekend. A cold weather advisory in effect from 1 a.m. to noon Saturday for Stark, Mahoning, Portage, and Summit, as well as Trumbull County. Carroll, Columbiana, and Tuscarawas counties under cold weather advisories through 10 a.m. Sunday. The National Weather Service says wind chills could drop to 15 to 25 below zero. 3 News meteorologist Mark Johnson's forecast is on the way. Charges filed in northwestern Pennsylvania have landed a Canton man in the Stark County Jail. 33-year-old William Weaver is accused by Sharon, Pennsylvania police of raping and sexually assaulting a child under the age of 13 more than a decade ago. Investigators say the case surfaced January 12th after a report to Mercer County Children and Youth Services. Canton police arrested Weaver without incident at his northeast Canton home January 28th. He remains jailed while awaiting extradition. North Canton police investigating a shooting that left one man injured and sent 2 suspects running Thursday afternoon. Officers were called to the 300 block of Rose Lane Street Southeast just after 4. When residents reported popping sounds in a vehicle in a front yard, police say 2 suspects fled on foot as officers arrived. The detective applied a tourniquet to the victim, who suffered a gunshot wound to the leg. He was taken to a hospital in stable condition. Investigators say it was an isolated incident. A teen headed to prison for a double shooting. 16-year-old Amir Myers of Akron sentenced Thursday to 8 to 10 years in prison after pleading guilty to attempted murder and felonious assault. Canton police say the shooting happened in April of 2025 on 22nd Street Northeast following an argument. Investigators say Myers left the scene, returned with a gun, and fired multiple shots, hitting 28-year-old James Reed in the chest and Trayon Vance in the leg. Myers was sentenced by common pleas Judge Taryn Heath. Bond is set for a man accused of helping plan an armed robbery in Canton that netted $13,000 in a necklace. 20-year-old Artrell Wallace of Canton arrested Thursday and arraigned Friday in Canton Municipal Court on a charge of complicity to aggravated robbery. Bond was set at $80,000. Wallace and 19-year-old Stephen Diamond of Akron allegedly helped plan and facilitate the crime, knowing 21-year-old Kamari Anderson of Akron had a gun. Robbery happened December 18th in the 2600 block of Harvard Avenue Northwest and was caught on a vehicle surveillance system. Diamond is charged with obstructing official business and will be arraigned Monday. Anderson remains at large. Hollywood meets Canton in a Super Bowl commercial this year. Actors Matthew McConaughey and Bradley Cooper starred in a new Uber Eats ad that features the Pro Football Hall of Fame's iconic dome. The commercial plays into the company's ongoing campaign that football exists only to sell food. Hall of Fame president and CEO Jim Porter told the repository the museum was thrilled to partner with Uber Eats on the humorous campaign. The ad, titled Hungry for the Truth, is already available to watch on YouTube. Marlington Board of Education reviews its 5-year financial forecast. It shows a projected $500,000 operating deficit next year, with deficits growing in future years. Property tax reforms will cut revenue by more than $560,000 starting in 2027, while state funding guarantees help stabilize finances. Rising special education costs and food service deficits also add pressure. The board also discussed potential capital projects, including paving, lighting upgrades, gym floor replacements, and a community wellness center. Funding could come from existing district funds, booster club contributions, and partnerships. Metallus workers in Canton have approved a new 4-year labor contract. Canton-based steelmaker says members of United Steelworkers Local 1123 voted in favor of the agreement, which was effective Thursday and runs through September 2029. The deal includes annual wage increases, continued health care and retirement benefits, and a focus on safety and employee well-being. Further details were not available. 3 people detained in connection with drug investigations in Kent and Ravenna last month. Portage County Sheriff's Office says searches conducted during the raids turned up crack cocaine, scales, packaging material, and about $5,000 in cash. Investigations are ongoing. All were released pending charges. East Liverpool police investigating a hit and run that claimed the life of a city man Wednesday night. 64-year-old Brady Ingram was struck by a car on Bradshaw Avenue around 7:50 and taken to East Liverpool City Hospital. He died about an hour later. Officers found the vehicle later on Wilbert Avenue. 3 adult women and 2 children inside were interviewed. No charges have been filed. Employees at East Liverpool City Hospital have ratified a new contract, avoiding a potential strike. The agreement with SEIU District 1199, representing about 150 support staff, was approved Thursday by a narrow margin. Employees had been working without a contract since January 9th. Union leaders say the deal addresses key issues like wages and workplace respect and provides staff can have a union delegate present during supervisory discussions. 10 degrees at 12:07. This is the local edition of WDPN News. I'm Clint Marshall.
Sunny skies for your Saturday afternoon. Maybe a couple of clouds here and there. Look for a high 11 degrees, a wind chill to -10. Yikes, that's cold. Overnight, even colder. Partly cloudy skies. Our low 3 degrees below zero. I am Mark J. Weather. Stay warm.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
SARTA need more opportunities for a strong community. New customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. SARTA community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. SARTA serves the community, and the community supports SARTA. Where to? SARTAMe.com.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
And welcome back to the Mack Center and the Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress halftime show. Purple Raiders lead 39-23 over Muskingum. Let's get into the first half stats. Muskingum shooting 9 of 30 from the field, 30%. They're 2 of 13 from behind the three-point line and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. DeVault, no points, had 3 rebounds in that first half. Dwayne Davis leading Muskingum with 12. Owen Emig with 7. Cisse with 3. And Kokonis with 1. Muskingum have turned the ball over 6 times. They've got 14 rebounds in that first half. Purple Raiders shot 51% from the field, 16 of 31. They were 2 of 7 from behind the three-point line and 5 of 8 from the charity stripe. Kevin Moore with 12 for the Purple Raiders leads them in scoring. Elijah Farrington with 7, but had an emphatic dunk in that first half off a rebound. Caleb Lorich with 2. Chance Kasenheiser with 10. Kevin Hamilton with 2. Sean Vaden with 4. Vaden's got 2 blocks in that first half. And Jack Dunbar with 2. Also adding in the blocks, Elijah Farrington had 2 blocks in that first half as well. So 4 blocks for the Purple Raiders in that first half. They turned the ball over 4 times, and they had 7 assists. Purple Raiders out-rebounded Muskingum 24-14 in the first half. Mount Union 11 points off of turnovers. Muskingum with 3. 22 points in the paint for the Purple Raiders, 12 for Muskie. 7 second chance points for Mount, 5 for Muskingum. 4 fast break points for the Purple Raiders, 3 for Muskingum. And 6 points off the bench for Mount and 4 points off the bench for the Muskies. Biggest lead for Mount Union is 16 at one point. The best scoring run was 8 for the Purple Raiders. Best scoring run for Muskingum, 5. Their biggest lead was 1. And Mount Union has led 16 and a half minutes. There have been 4 lead changes and 4 ties in that first half, and that gets us to where we are at right now with the Purple Raiders leading 39-23. Defensively, Mount really, the second half of that first half, if that makes any sense. The Purple Raiders really picked up defensively and started forcing Muskingum into some really bad shot choices. But also having Sean Vaden in the paint forced Muskingum to move their offense out to the perimeter, and they just haven't been able to hit shots. The Purple Raiders defense has really stood up there in the later part of the second half. Let's check out some other scores from the area today. First, we'll do Baldwin Wallace and Capital. Capital 40, Baldwin Wallace 37 at halftime. Got Otterbein at Heidelberg today down in Tiffin. And, Otterbein 53, Heidelberg 41. That game is also at halftime. And then finally, Marietta at Wilmington. That game is set to tip off here very shortly. 2 o'clock tip off at Wilmington. And those are the slates of the OAC games for this afternoon. Mount Union will be back right here on Wednesday hosting Heidelberg. Heidelberg's having a nice year. Gave Mount Union a loss earlier in the season. So that should be some redemption. And the Purple Raiders will see what they can do the second half here against Muskingum, currently leading 39-23 here at the Mack Center. We're going to step away and take a break. When we come back, second half action. You'll listen to Purple Raider basketball and the Grove Appliance Furniture Mattress Halftime Show right here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Love endures, even for 2.5 centuries. Celebrate 250 years of loving freedom all month with SARTA and Ohio Loves Transit. Join us for free SARTA fixed route rides for everybody on Friday, February 13th. You'll love SARTA as much as we do. Plus, tell us your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Salute America's 250th anniversary all month. Join us February 13th for free rides and share your story of independence at lovesarta.com. SARTA means enduring love.
Hey, sports fans, want the latest local sports news, game photos, coach and player interviews, and live play-by-play coverage? Then follow Q92 Sports on social media now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Like, follow, and subscribe today. Catch the highlights, relive the moments, and stay connected to your hometown teams. Q92 Sports, your home for everything local sports. Real teams, real action, real coverage. Follow Q92 Sports on social media.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Welcome back to the Mack Center, everybody. AM 1310 WDPN. It is halftime. Mount Union 39, Muskingum 23. Sam Bourquin and Ryan Keller with you on this Saturday afternoon. Appreciate you hanging out with us today and rooting the Raiders on to another win. If they pick one up here today, it'll be their 20th of the season. 3 games left after today. Mount Union will be at home next Wednesday against Heidelberg at 7 o'clock. Next Saturday, they'll be home 1 o'clock against Wilmington. The following Wednesday, 7 o'clock down at Capital. And then regular season doesn't mean anything after that because we are going to the OAC Conference Tournament, and we'll have all that information for you.
Hopefully going
we
here.
should know Saturday. Yeah, hopefully we're going to be here for a while.
Right?
I mean, into March.
Yeah.
We'll have all the OAC information for you probably next Saturday night, I would assume. We would know where everybody's going to be as far as the overall standings and who will get the bye and who will host. And so we got that'll be coming up here as it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. And well, you look at this team and going 19-2, and it's hard to believe. I have to be reminded by Coach Fuline at least once a week, usually on Thursdays. This is still a young team.
Yeah.
I mean, take that for what it's worth. This is still a very young team. And guys are stepping up at the right moments. You got key pieces in key spots. You're building depth. I mean, their depth just improves every practice, every game. And I'm not saying the coach is going to throw 12 guys out there. He's not. But you know what? You got your starting 5, and at no point does he ever look down his bench and hesitate and worry about putting the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th guy in. He just doesn't.
And that's when Mount kind of got that lead to like 8.
Yeah,
was when those guys were on the bench. Yeah, right. and have, as a coach, being able to have that confidence to be like, all right, my first 5 are going to sit, and the second 5 came in and got them the lead, and then the first 5 came back in and got it to where we are.
Second half is underway. Purple Raiders with the basketball. Farrington down to Caleb. Reverses it up and in with a left hand and scores. Beautiful pass, beautiful bucket. 41-23. Mount Union by 18. 15 seconds gone by here in the second half at the Mack Center here at the University of Mount Union. Sam Bourquin and Ryan Keller. Another good crowd on hand here today. Davis at the top of the – well, he almost walked again. Towns is going to shoot a three deep on the right wing. No. Rebound Moore. Gets it down the floor. Here come the Purple Raiders. Chance across the timeline. Kasenheiser line. Kasenheiser scoops and scores. Kasenheiser with 12. It's a 20-point Mount Union lead. 43-23.
No one stepped in front of him, and he's just like, all right, I'll just take it the rest of the way.
Keep your foot on the gas, fellas. Towns left to the wing. Wrap around pass into the corner. There goes a long three. That one is good. Who the heck was that? Crosby. His first points of the afternoon. Roman Crosby from three-point range. 43-26, good guys. More on the baseline now, wing, let's just say. Kevin about 15 feet away, backing his man down. Backing him, fades, 15-footer across the rim, though. Look at Farrington with the offensive rebound and put it right back up and in.
And how much, we talked about Baden and his confidence from the beginning of the year. How about Eli as well? He has just continued to grow into a more complete player, and he's gotten better on the glass.
Elijah Farrington, the former Massillon Tiger. 45-26. Eli's got 9 today. 18-20 left to go. Davis is going to drive inside, knocked out of bounds. 13 on the shot clock. It's going to go back to Mount Union off of Davis. Purple Raiders 19-2, Muskingum 13-7. It's really nice when you give the overall records and then you give the opponent's record in the league. I don't have to think about Mount Union's record in the league. I just say perfect. It's great. Well, I shouldn't say perfect. At home they're perfect. They've lost 2 on the road. Inside Eli, put it up, put it around the rim, and no, it's tapped out in front, picked up by DeVault, gets it down floor to Towns. Here come the Muskies. Almost another travel. DeVault gets it off to Emig. Emig will shoot from 18. Right of the rim, no. Scooped out of there by Crosby. Put the roll right back up on the rim. No good. Rebound. Chance saves it into Kevin Hamilton. Down the floor, Raiders. Eli off of Muskingum. Purple Raiders will win on the ball.
Those plays right there, the big, long stretch passes, those are the kind of plays that I'd like to see Mount kind of get away from a little bit. I know they're trying to make a big splash play, and they've got the lead, but, be a little better with the basketball because when it comes tournament time, you're not going to be able to make those mistakes.
Nope. Farrington on the right side to Chase, out on top to Kevin. Hamilton fakes right, goes left, hoisting a three. No, rebound picked up by DeVault. 17:34 left to go in this one. Mount Union 45, Muskingum 26 here at the Mack Center. Mount Union in the home whites today. Muskingum with the traveling black. Davis had the ball poked away, and Chance picked up his third foul. He hits himself in the side of the head. So Chance picks up his third personal foul, and there comes Jack Dunbar. Chance says, no, don't take me out, coach. But you got to sit with 3, young fella.
I'm good.
He says, I'm good. Chance will sit down with 12 into 3 fouls. 45-26 Raiders. Muskies to throw it in to Dwayne Davis. He climbed up 8 stories to get that inbounds pass. Throws the ball into the corner, and that 3 ball is up and good by DeVault. His first points of the afternoon.
Great design play coming off of a foul, getting it into Davis. They're going to attack him, and then the easy kick out into the corner.
17:05 to go in the game. Mount Union 45, Muskingum 29. Lorich, deep left wing to Hamilton. Kevin gets it down to another Kevin. That's more on the baseline. Out on top, Hamilton fakes right. Hamilton left into paint. Out on top, Caleb shoots the 3. In and out, no good. A little bit strong. Rebounded by Muskingum. Davis at the other end of the floor to Towns. He'll Euro step it right down the lane and scoop and score. So Towns with his first 2. 45-31. Muskingum has chopped it down to 14 of 16:33 to go in the game. Farrington on the left wing to Moore. Down on the block to Caleb. Caleb backing his man down. Turns inside. Goes with the left hand. Kisses it off the glass and scores. He is so good down there on that window. Caleb Lorich with 6, 47-31 Mount Union. 16:15 left to go in the game. Down low, DeVault got free with the right hand. Scoop and score. He's got 5.
And the tempo of this game has definitely picked up a little bit, kind of back and forth, getting into a little bit of a flow on both teams.
16 minutes left to go in the game. Purple Raiders with the ball in a 14-point lead. Caleb into the corner. Kevin for three. In and out, no good. Lorich tipped it. Tipped it once, twice. DeVault comes out of there with it for Muskingum. Here come the Muskies now, right to left, trying to get into that 14-point deficit. DeVault goes into paint with a left hand scooper and score. Will this call a timeout, or are they going to wait? They're going to let it play out because the next stoppage, you're going to get the timeout anyway.
Yeah.
All right, DeVault with 7. The Muskies have got it down to 12. 47-35, Hamilton left wing Eli. He traveled. Trying to make his move to the hoop, and that will bring us to the timeout. All right, 15:30 left to go in the basketball game. Mount Union 47 and Muskingum 35. We will take a break and come back with more Purple Raider basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
SARTA means more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. SARTA community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. SARTA serves the community, and the community supports SARTA. Where to? SARTAMe.com.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
15:30 left to go in the basketball game. Mount Union 47, Muskingum 35. Sam Bourquin and Ryan Keller with you on this Saturday at the MAC. 1,876 the attendance today. Good crowd on this Saturday afternoon.
Mount started this second half and started just chucking up threes. They're over 3. And giving those extra opportunities to Muskie. We'll see what they do coming out of the timeout.
All right, Muskie's with the ball. Walker's got it. Over on the left wing, Dwayne Davis. Out on top, long three, good. Logan Stotzer from downtown. That's his first points of the afternoon. And, here we go. 47-38. The lead was 20. It's now down to 9. Farrington, top of the three-point line. Elijah goes into the paint, had the ball knocked away and out of bounds. Got to look at something here real quick. Mount Union biggest lead, 20.
Yep.
It's now down to 9 with 15:02 left to go in the basketball game. Farrington on the baseline. Elijah goes down underneath, little skip, put it up, and in, and fouled. That's a big play right there. Elijah Farrington with the basket. Eli's got 11. He'll look for 12 at the line.
It kind of puts an end to, a stretch where they weren't able to do much offensively. Now, defensively, they need to pick it up because Muskingum has hit 5 of their last 5 shots. So coming off this free throw attempt, I'd like to see their defense kind of pick up a little bit more.
Free throw is up and good. Elijah Farrington with 12. Kasenheiser's got 12. Moore's got 12. 14:50 left to go in the game. Raiders on top, 50-38. Here's Dwayne Davis at the top of the key. Davis on the left wing behind the three-point arc. Davis scoots it out on top. That's Allen. Back to Davis. Two-man game. Davis working on Hamilton into the corner. DeVault. DeVault goes in the paint, kicks it left wing. Stocher's going to shoot a 3. That one missed. Rebound in the corner. Farrington's got it ahead to Dunbar. Dunbar on the right wing to Hamilton. Purple Raiders now. I don't know if Kevin's got a dribble left. Apparently he does. Kevin, top of the free throw line, kicks it on the right wing to Taylor, down to Vaden. Sean Vaden faces up on his man now. Big man working it, lost the ball, stolen away by Davis. Muskingum on a run out and a good foul. Good foul there by Jarrett Taylor, as Davis was going to go to the hoop anyway. Non-shooting foul. 14-11 left in the game. 50-38 Raiders by 12. But boy, the last 2.5 minutes, they just kind of got away from who they are, Mount Union.
Yeah, they started relying on the three-point basket until they went down to Eli for that three-point play. They had a lot of success throughout the first half with the ball in the paint.
Davis on the right wing. You don't want him to start going again. Stotzer's got it on the left wing. Gets it over to Walker. Walker in the paint. Walker fade. Floater from 6 off the glass and scored. He had to shoot it off the glass to get it over Vaden. And the basket is good for Walker, his first 2. 13:47 left to go. Purple Raiders up by 10, 50-40 here on 1310 WDPN. Eli, foul line. Eli in the paint. Whistle, foul, Muskingum. That's going to be on DeVault. So Brett DeVault, the forward on a Dover, the former Crimson Tornado with the personal foul. Purple Raiders by 10, 13:38 left. Kevin Hamilton will throw it in underneath the basket. Official finally gives him the ball, gets it into Vaden. Sean gets it to Eli on the right wing. Farrington around a Vaden screen. He'll step back and shoot the 3. No. Good look, just couldn't get it to go. Rebound Allen for the Muskies. 13:25 left in the game. Raiders up by 10. Dwayne Davis has it, goes in the paint. Whistle, foul. No basket, no shot. Foul beforehand on the Purple Raiders, and that's going to go on Kevin Hamilton. That's his 3rd. So he'll have to come out, and Cam Weekly will come in. So Hamilton sits down. 2 points today and 3 fouls. He's been kind of laboring today a little bit.
Yeah, this will be fun to watch. They're switching Dunbar on to Davis. So those two high-energy type of guys, it'll be fun. It'll be a fun matchup.
Keep your eyes on that. Dwayne Davis to throw it in, gets it into the corner. Stotzer's going to shoot a long 3. No. Eli went way up in there to get the rebound for Mount Union. Here comes Cam Weekly, the former Jackson Polar Bear. Cam against Davis. Weekly left to the key. Gets it off to Dunbar. Dunbar goes down the paint, almost lost the ball, turns, fades from 15. Good. Not what they really wanted to do, but Dunbar will take the jumper. He's got 4. Purple Raiders back by a dozen, 52-40. 12:56 to go. Davis drives with the left hand. Vaden altered the shot again. Here comes Dunbar and the Purple Raiders. Jack Dunbar on the left wing gets out of a double team, looks, cross-court pass to Weekly. Cam on the Purple M logo at midcourt, 12:38 to go. Mount Union with the basketball and a 12-point lead. Eli in the right elbow. Eli fakes right, goes in the lane, dumps it down to Vaden. Sean turns, shoots, scores.
Great ball movement there. Farrington even had a mismatch. If he wanted to take it himself, his defender was quite a bit shorter than him, but keeping his eyes to the basket, find a wide-open Vaden.
John Vaden looks so much more comfortable out there with the ball in his hand facing the basket. He's got 6 today. Dwayne Davis goes inside, gets it out on top to Stotzer. Now Allen. Allen going to shoot a long 3. That's way off the side of the rim. It'll go out of bounds. Back to Mount Union.
Yeah, since that last break, Mount has really picked up the defensive intensity a little bit and have forced some misses down on the other end. And again, having Vaden down in that paint, we saw Dwayne Davis try to go underneath, and there was nothing there because Vaden was so towering that he had to kick it out and force a lower percentage shot from Muskingum.
Under 12 to go in the first half. Raiders with the ball and a 14-point lead. Weekly. Top of the 3-point line. Goes around a Farrington screen. Cam swings on the right side to Taylor. Outside to Eli. He'll throw it down to Vaden. Big boy down in the office. Turns, baby. Oh, good. And a foul. And a flex by Sean Vaden. He's got 8. He'll look for 9 at the line. The big man is really learning how to play basketball. 11:42 left to go in the basketball game, and we will take a timeout. Mount Union 56, Muskingum 40. You're listening to Purple Raider Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sark.
Love endures, even for 2.5 centuries. Celebrate 250 years of loving freedom all month with SARTA and Ohio Loves Transit. Join us for free SARTA fixed route rides for everybody on Friday, February 13th. You'll love SARTA as much as we do. Plus, tell us your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Salute America's 250th anniversary all month. Join us February 13th for free rides and share your story of independence at lovesarta.com. SARTA means enduring love.
Missed the big game? Don't worry, Q92 has you covered. Check out our SoundCloud page where you can relive every exciting moment. From high school football, basketball, baseball, and softball to Mount Union football and basketball, we've got it all. That's every broadcast from this season and even classics going all the way back to 2016. Follow Q92 Radio on SoundCloud and never miss a play, a call, or the thrill of the game. Q92 Radio on SoundCloud, your home for every game, every season.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Cam, you got 5.
Welcome back to the Mac Center. Sam Bourquin and Ryan Keller with you. Purple Raiders in front 56-40 with 11:42 left to go in the basketball game.
Yeah, Mount went from shooting 44% at the previous stoppage to 57% at this stoppage.
Sean Vaden trying to complete the three-point play, and he does. So the big man with 9 points on the afternoon. Mount Union by 17 now, 57-40. 11:35 to go. Dwayne Davis. Sean Vaden off the glass, and the rebound picked up by Jared Taylor. Oh, my God. Vaden at half court hands it to Weekly. Cam on the logo. Over onto the left wing. 11:20 left to go in the game. Raiders by 17. Weekly, left wing Terrett. Jarrett lobs it down to Vaden. Goes up and gets it. Puts it up and puts it in. Sean Vaden with 11. 59-40. The fans love it. 11:05 left to go in the game. Long three. Top of the key. Brick. Rebound picked up by Dunbar. You almost get the feeling now Muskingum.
Yeah, they kind of turned in a little bit.
They may have started to realize that maybe it's not going to be their day. Farrington down low, scoops and scores. Foul is called. Are they going to give him a completed three-point play or not? I can't wait to see. No. Foul before the shot. No basket. Eli will shoot two line right. 59-40 Mount. 10:45 to go. Stick around after the ball game. Stats analysis, player interview, scores, and more. That's after the game on 1310 WDPN. Hopefully we'll be talking about another Mount victory, which would be number 20 on the season. Here comes Alou Cisse back in, and he'll replace Terrell Darden. Darden hadn't scored today. Lob into Farrington. That's a push in the back on Stotzer. And now the Muskies have racked up 5 fouls already in the second half. Mount by 19. Cam Weekly to throw it in. The former Hoover Viking, Rob Oster, will check in for the Muskies, and Nathan Walker will sit down. I'm calling him Stotzer. Stotzer's 12. Logan for it. Inside, Eli got pushed a couple of times and no whistle. Here comes Cisse and the Muskies. 10:38 left to go in the game. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Muskingum. Here comes Chance Casenheiser back into the game. Cam Weekly will sit down.
Yeah, I mean, even Cam, how far he's come to this season, being able to give breaks like that to Chance. He handled the ball well. They extended the lead during that time.
Hey, 75.
Just a super deep bench for the Purple Raiders.
10:33 to go. Mount Union on top by 19. Emig will throw it in the backcourt for Towns. Phil Towns, the 5'9 sophomore out of Columbus, Lyndon McKinley. Basketball powerhouse down in Franklin County for a long time. Rob Oster's open for the long three. Top of the key, off the rim, no. The rebound picked up by Taylor. Hands it off to Chance Casenheiser, and here come the Raiders. 10:15 left to go in the game. Mount with the ball and a 19-point lead here at home. Looking for their 20th win of the year. Casenheiser got away from Towns once, got away twice. Lobs it down to Vaden. Put it up and in with the right hand. Sean Vaden. Hey, you ready for this?
Up there.
He is the leading scorer right now for Mount Union. Vaden with 13 points and, even more impressively, no fouls.
Yeah. He's had his run of foul trouble in games in the last month or so.
Just learning to play every day. 9:40 left. Mount up by 3 touchdowns. Towns has got it. Gets it out on top to Cisse. Cisse trying to shake Dunbar. Cisse put it up and in, and he's fouled. So Cisse with 5. He'll look for 6. That foul is going to be on Jack Dunbar, his second personal foul, team fourth. 61-42 Purple Raiders. Still 9:35 left to go in the game.
Box coming off, Jared.
Cisse completes the 3-point play. So he's got 6 on the afternoon. 9:30 left to go. Purple Raiders on top 61-43 here at the Mack Center. Sean Vaden got called for a moving screen. That'll be his first personal foul, and it will go back to Muskingum.
Yeah, he knew it too. As soon as it happened, he looked to the bench and said, my bad. Just kind of got out of position a little bit while setting that screen.
College basketball today, Indiana leading Wisconsin 78-77 with 1 second left to go. Purdue leads Oregon 46-43. There's Emig, fade away from 17, barely grazed the front iron, and the rebound is picked up by the Purple Raiders.
Yeah, great defense from Taylor there as well.
Still 61-43 Mount. Chance on the right wing. Kaysenheiser, right hand, left hand scoops it to Taylor. Jarrett in the paint. Jarrett spins out of trouble. Looking for help, gets it to Vaden. Vaden out on top of Chance. Shot clock is down to 9. Kaysenheiser right elbow, goes to the paint. That's got to be a foul. Holy smokes. Towns reached in, committed the foul, and Kaysenheiser says, you can't guard me. He'll go back to the free throw line and shoot 2. 8:47 left, still 61-43. Purple Raiders by 18. Kaysenheiser free throw. Been a minute since he scored. He's got 13 now on the afternoon. Make it 62-43. Nebraska beat Rutgers 80-68 today. Villanova 80, Georgetown 73. Number 18, Virginia beat Syracuse 72-59. Arkansas beat Mississippi State 88-68. Kaysenheiser again. Good. 14 for Chance. 8:47 left. And we got that lead back to 20. 63-43.
Otterbein and Heidelberg, 75-67 for Otterbein.
Pretty good game there. Cisse gets it over on the left wing to Kokonis. Kokonis out on top of Emig. Emig left to the key. Emig back to Kokonis. He'll shoot the long line drive 3, and he banged it right in. Kokonis with 4. Got open off of a screen and drilled the 3. 63-46 Mount. 8:15 left to go in the basketball game here on WDPN. And, of course, streaming at Q92radiosports.com. Kevin Moore. It's been a while since we've seen Kevin. Top of the key, working it, lost it. Emig, did he save it? No, he was out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Union. 8:01 to go in the game.
Got
63-46 Mount Union.
Sorry about that. Capital 61, Baldwin Wallace 64. And then we've got Marietta and Wilmington, the final game in the OAC today. And their stats are messed. Oh, no, it just started. 17-6.
Kaysenheiser, rainbow in the corner, no. Rebound. And a loose ball foul, and Sean Vaden. Boy, this is a good time for a timeout right here.
Right.
I think everybody needs it. So do we. 7:52 left to go. Mount Union 63, Muskingum 46. Purple Raider basketball continues after the break on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by SARTA.
SARTA need more opportunities for a strong community. New customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. SARTA community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. SARTA serves the community, and the community supports SARTA. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Hey, sports fans, want the latest local sports news, game photos, coach and player interviews, and live play-by-play coverage? Then follow Q92 Sports on social media now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Like, follow, and subscribe today. Catch the highlights, relive the moments, and stay connected to your hometown teams. Q92 Sports, your home for everything local sports. Real teams, real action, real coverage. Follow Q92 Sports on social media.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
7:52 left to go here. Mount Union 63, Muskingum 46. Nice pass down low to Oster. High off the glass and scored. The former North Canton Hoover Viking, Rob Oster, with his first points of the afternoon. 63-48, Mount Union by 15. Raiders with the ball. Taylor out on top to Vaden. Lobs it down to Eli. Farrington got it, put it off the glass and scored. Nice pass by Vaden. Inside to Eli. He's got 14. 65-48 Raiders. 7:15 left to go in the game. Almost a walk there. Emig deep on the left wing, picked up by Taylor. Emig around the screen. Emig, he just wants to shoot it, you can tell. Throws it over on the left wing to Kokonis. He'll drive inside. Ball poked away. Stolen by Chance. Uh-oh. Kaysen-Heiser's got a run out. 1-2, boom! 16 for Chance Kaysen-Heiser. And a throwdown with a right hand. 67-48. Here comes Dante Collier into the game and a steal by Taylor. Jared Taylor now going to run out. Looking for help. Lobs into the corner for Kevin Moore. Baseline Chance. Kaysen-Heiser will bring it way into the corner. Chance is feeling it now. Picks up his dribble. Got it to Eli. Eli scoops the pass into the paint. Taken away by Emig. Turnover Mount. Here come the Muskies with 6:25 left to go in the game. Oster, top of the key. Oster goes inside and he's fouled. They count that basket?
They might look at it.
Sean Vaden got the foul. .618 to go in the game. 67-58. They're going to give him a completion, so they're going to count the basket.
Yeah, they're going to look at it.
Right, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to charge you a 30. That's going to roll to the floater. If the challenge is successful,
All right, so I'm sure you picked that up there on the mic. Good work over there by our engineer, Ryan Keller. They're going to challenge it. So Mount took a 30-second timeout to challenge it. If they reverse it, Mount will get their timeout back. But then I just saw the official do one of these, which would be a full timeout.
Correct. If it doesn't, I think if it doesn't get overturned, then it'll turn into a full. So if they overturn it, Mount doesn't get. I don't know.
Well,
I'm confused.
By the time they figure it out, it's going to be like a 3-minute timeout anyway.
Yeah.
The other question I have is, maybe I'm not 100% aware of the rules here, but since when, I thought the officials had to do a look by themselves. I've never seen, not this year, I haven't seen with a Mount game where the review has not been initiated by the officiator.
Oh, that the coach does. Well, a lot of times, though, I don't know if we see it. We'll see a coach do this, and then that's telling them that they want to review it.
Huh.
So I think there are some times where they do it where it's just them wanting to get the call right, where it's clocked. But this is like an official challenge to the goaltend, and the coach has to do it on their own.
So what Mount is saying, it should not be
a goaltend.
It should not be a goaltend.
Correct.
And that would wipe everything out. Now, meanwhile, the officials.
Because it hit the boards first, and then your guy hit it. So it's goaltending, good shot.
So goaltending will stand. You heard Jimmy Dayton, one of our officials. The ball hit the backboard, then it was blocked.
Yeah.
So that constitutes a goaltend. So Mount will lose that timeout. And then Muskingum will go to the free throw line to complete the conventional three-point play.
Yes.
So 6:18 left. It's Mount 67, Muskingum 50, and the Muskies will be shooting one line left.
Correct.
We didn't have the greatest angle down here
No.
because all the bodies and the arms were in the way, but coach just said, hey, we thought maybe it was a goal.
I was looking at the stats, so I got to see the play on the replay to our left. I was looking down when it happened. I didn't even see it.
Oster, free throw is good. So Rob Oster with 5 this afternoon. Sure friends and family are here today rooting Rob on. 6:10 to go. Mount Union on top, 67-51. In the corner, Dante. 3 ball. Good.
They should just put like a little mark on the floor with a DC for Dante
Right.
Collier.
How about this? That's his first points of the day. Dante with 3. That corner pocket 3. 70-51 Raiders with 5:50 to go in the game. 18-footer on the wing. Around the rim and no for Stotzer. But the follow is up and good by Oster, who has 7 points now on the afternoon.
That 3 by Dante was only the first 3 that we have made in the second half as well.
15 minutes in, that's our first one. That's crazy. Taylor gets it on the left wing to Kevin Moore. They lob it down to Vaden. Vaden goes inside. He missed the slam. It hit the belt that goes from the top of the backboard to the ceiling. That's ruled out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Muskingum.
It's crazy because
albeit he did make it, but that was an impressive play.
He'd have got his own rebound.
Yeah. Stupid belt hanging from the ceiling. We got to have that ball back. Oster's got it on the right wing, gets it off to Davis. Davis left to the key. Davis, nice bounce pass down low. Shot over the hoop, put up no good by Allen. And the rebound picked up by Kevin Moore. Coach Feline says, settle down, fellas. We're coming up on 5 minutes to go in the game. Chance top of the key. Chance right wing Taylor. Jarrett looking down low. Can't find anybody. He'll get it back out on top to Moore. 4:52 left in the basketball game. Mount Union 70, Muskingum 53. Screen by Vaden. The give and go not there, but there is going to be a foul called on Muskingum for impeding the progress by Vaden, who was trying to get that pass inside. And Oster's going to pick up the foul.
I think that gives him 2 shots instead of just the 1-and-1, correct?
Nope.
He is shooting
1-and-1.
Because initially he put 2 up, but I think he was calling that on number 2.
Sean Vaden missed it. Collier got the rebound. Shoots the 3 and hits. Dante with 6. He's hit his last 2 threes. 4:38 left to go in the game. Mount Union again by 20, 73-53. Coconuts on the way. Oster out top for 3. Good. How about the Hoover Viking, Rob Oster? He's got 10. 4:23 left to go in the game. Mount Union 73, Muskingum 56. Taylor, top of the three-point line. Jarrett, a couple of dribbles. Looking for help. Jarrett out on top to Collier. Collier on the logo. Collier moves it to the right wing on a screen by Vaden. Left wing Taylor. Jarrett lobs it down to Vaden. Sean down to the baseline, turns, missed it. Loose, out of bounds. It apparently is off Mount Union. And it'll go back to Muskingum with 4:01 left to go. Looks like the Muskies feel they have one more run in them. Raiders by 17. Here comes Dwayne Davis.
He's been quiet this second half.
He has. He has 12 points on the afternoon. He got them all early. Davis on the left wing behind the three-point line. Working on Chance. Davis goes to the right hand, spins. Blocked by Sean Vaden again. Here comes Kasenheiser on the right side. Chance yo-yos, shoots the 3. Got it.
Wow. I think that run that you said that they might be going on is gone.
3:30 left to go in the game. Mount by 20 again at 76-56. Davis top of the key. Dwayne Davis goes inside. He says, I'm not shooting over Vaden. Dishes it on the wing, and a 3-ball was up and good by Holbert. 3:15 left to go. 76-59 Purple Raiders. Mount on their way to their 20th win of the year against 2 losses. Kevin Moore on the left elbow. Kevin's going to go strong to the hole. Blocked out of bounds. Mount will inbound it with 3:04 left. But first, we have our final media timeout. 3:04 left to go in the game. Mount Union 76, Muskingum 59. You're listening to Purple Raider Basketball on 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarda.
At JC's OCD Detailing in East Canton, we don't just clean cars. We obsess over them. From mirror shine ceramic coatings to flawless paint correction, every inch of your ride gets next level attention from a detailer who refuses to miss a spot. The result? A shine so deep it turns heads everywhere you go. Visit us at 444 North Wood Street or call us at 330-428-1665. JC's OCD Detailing, because average shine isn't our thing.
What's trending? Here's what you can find online. Q92radiosports.com is the official website of the Q92 Sports Network. It's also your home for all of our high school and University of Mount Union football and basketball games. It's where you can stream games live. Go to our SoundCloud page to relive games from the past. You can check out our upcoming broadcast schedule, get scores from around the area, and find your local sports news. It's all just a click away at Q92radiosports.com.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Welcome back to the Mac Center. 3:04 left to go in the game. Mount Union 76 and Muskingum 59. Sam Bourquin and Ryan Keller with you. McFewline got 2 bottles of water over here. He took 2 sips out of the one, and he's nearly drained the other one. I'm watching him with all my power. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Raiders with the ball, 10 on the shot clock. Kasenheiser, top of the three-point line. There she goes. Got it. Chance from downtown. He's got 22. 79-59. Good guys. 2:48 left to go, and this keeps up for another minute or so. You might see the Purple Raider empty the bench. We'll see how it plays out. Muskies with the ball. Davis around the right wing. Davis behind the three-point arc. Swings it out on top. Ball loose on the wing. Got kicked out of bounds by the Muskies. It will go back to Mount Union with 2:30 left to go. Raiders by 20. Each team at 7 fouls. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. And Mount Union continues to just play incredible basketball here at the Mac Center. Folks, if you haven't come out to a game, Vaden drives inside and lays it up and in. Sean Vaden's got 15, Mount 81-59. Again, if you haven't come out to see this team play, you really owe it to yourself to come out and check it out. Long 3 by DeVault on the wing is good. He's got 10, and here comes the reinforcements for Mount Union. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Raiders up 81-62. See if the starters can finish with a flash here. Chance into the paint, spins on the baseline, got away with a walk, shoots the 18-footer and good. That's the way to end it. Chance Kasenheiser with 24. It's a transition timeout.
I think Muskingum's going to do the same thing and empty their bench as well.
So wholesale subs with $1:48 left to go, and Mount on top, 83-62. Knight, Banks, Romig, Davis. I'm trying to do this off the top of my head, and Lear into the game for Mount Union. All right, let's see here. Carson, Landon, Davis, Romig. All right, I know what I want to see in the last minute 48.
What's that?
What do I want to see, Ryan Keller?
Davis go for a jump?
Nope.
No?
I want to see Chris Knight
that's what I
go
meant,
up
Chris.
for a slam dunk. And right on cue, he gets a turnover. Here come the Raiders with 1:35 left to go. Chris Knight on the right wing. Knight steps into a 3. Bang!
Boy, he's going to be good, too. Mount Union. Holy cow.
Chris Knight with a tree as soon as he touched the ball. 86-62 turnover. Here come the Raiders. On a run out, Lear. Into the corner, Knight. Chris steps back, shoots the 3, in and out, no. Rebound picked up by Muskingum. Steal by Carson Banks. He'll go inside out. Banks had it, got it off the Knight, put it up and put it up. Chris Knight with a quick 5 here. And a timeout by Muskingum with 1:04 left to go. Just a transition timeout. Mount Union 88, Muskingum 62. Holy smokes, is this team fun to watch or what?
I tell everyone, I was like, you got to watch them.
You got to get out here. You got 2 games next week, Wednesday or Saturday. We'd love to see you. There's a deflected pass and a steal. Here comes Chris Knight. Knight at the top of the free throw line. Knight's going coast to coast, kicks the ball into the corner. Davis from 18 feet, no. Rebound picked up by Muskingum. 45 seconds left to go. Muskies on a run out at the other end of the floor. Shot off the glass, no. Loose on the floor, picked up by the Muskies. There goes a long 3 on the wing. Up, no. Rebound picked up by the Raiders. 28 seconds left to go. They can just about use them all. Knight, top of the kyle line. He'll shoot the three. Chris Knight, back to the rim. Nope. Rebound. Picked up by Muskingum. 15 seconds left to go. 88-62 Mount Union. They're going to go to 20-2 on the season. Foul on Romig with 10 seconds left to go. Oh, that's right. They're in the bonus. Forgot. He's going to shoot the 1-1 for Muskingum line left.
Hey, no shot, Chris.
Alan McIntyre missed the front end. Rebound, Purple Raiders. We got 5 seconds left to go. Count it down, everybody. That's another win at the Mac Center. And your final score, Mount Union 88 and Muskingum 62. The Purple Raiders go to 20-2 on the season, and the Muskies fall to 13-8. We will take a break. We'll come back with the big postgame show. Coming up, you're listening to Purple Raider Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by SARTA.
Love endures, even for 2.5 centuries. Celebrate 250 years of loving freedom all month with SARTA and Ohio Loves Transit. Join us for free SARTA fixed route rides for everybody on Friday, February 13th. You'll love SARTA as much as we do. Plus, tell us your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Salute America's 250th anniversary all month. Join us February 13th for free rides and share your story of independence at lovesarta.com. SARTA means enduring love.
Missed the big game? Don't worry, Q92 has you covered. Check out our SoundCloud page where you can relive every exciting moment. From high school football, basketball, baseball, and softball to Mount Union football and basketball, we've got it all. That's every broadcast from this season, and even classics going all the way back to 2016. Follow Q92 Radio on SoundCloud and never miss a play, a call, or the thrill of the game. Q92 Radio on SoundCloud, your home for every game, every season.
Hey, sports fans, want the latest local sports news, game photos, coach and player interviews, and live play-by-play coverage? Then follow Q92 Sports on social media now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Like, follow, and subscribe today. Catch the highlights, relive the moments, and stay connected to your hometown teams. Q92 Sports, your home for everything local sports. Real teams, real action, real coverage. Follow Q92 Sports on social media.
You're listening to Mount Union Basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
The last one's looking so good. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you. He's going to send you block things.
Back at the Mac Center here on AM 1310 WDPN, Mount Union 88-62, your final score. Mount goes to 20-2 on the year. Muskingum drops to 13-8. We'll check out the OAC scoreboard coming up here in a couple of minutes. We got some stats. We're going to be checking in with. Got to come up with a nickname for Sean V. But I'm gonna. It's got to be
Darth Vader.
Got to be. I thought about that one. I want to make it. I want it to go viral. All right. But Sean Vaden's going to come up here and talk to us. BW. Is that a final?
Yeah.
They beat Capital 90-77. And I think, what was it, Otterbein? And,
wow. That was a close game.
Whoa, Otterbein comes back to beat Heidelberg 85-83.
Boy, oh boy. And then Wilmington
went down to the wire.
And Marietta started at 2, so they should be close to halftime right about now.
Marietta 23, Wilmington 25-23 Etta with about 6 minutes to go in the first half. So another crazy day in the OAC. Purple Raiders get the job done. The women's game is coming up here about a half hour. What's that? Hey, how are you? Good.
Let's talk. I want to touch on a couple of stats. Like I went back and looked at our stat sheet from a couple minutes into that second half. Mount was shooting 44% from the field, 0 for 3 from behind the three-point line. And they ended up finishing 58% from the field and shooting 5 of 11 from the three-point line. But there was a stretch there until about 5 minutes left in the game where they had only shot 4 threes. They were 0 for 4. They ended up with 48 points in the paint tonight for Mount Union. So they saw that three-pointer wasn't working in the second half. They went back down deep inside the paint, and then that's when they really started to pull away in that second half. Plus, having 9 block shots on the night is unbelievable. 5 of them from Vaden, who added 15 points and 3 rebounds. Farrington, a quiet double-double with 14 and 10 on the night as well. Plus, he had 3 blocks. Just a complete team effort tonight. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 players in double digits. Not a single person really, running away, putting up 25, 26 points. Just an all-around great team effort from the Purple Raiders.
And they win it 88-62. I was looking who plays how many minutes. Yeah. Caleb only played 16 minutes today. Which
Sean played.
Rest your legs, man.
Sean played 21.
Hamilton only played 21. That's half.
Yeah.
Chance played 24 minutes, and I get a couple guys, not serious, crazy foul trouble, but enough a couple of times that you wanted to get them out of there. But here's the thing. I mean, our guys the starters they're not having to go 37, 39 minutes. That is going to pay so much dividend for them as we crank things up here because they're going to have some energy left.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I've listened to you talk to a bunch of different area coaches, Coach Fuline and Spoon and the head coach over at Alliance on your show.
Chet.
And a lot of them talked about, practices trying to save legs for the tournament and, structuring their practice schedule where it's not as intense and, being able to swap 5 in and 5 out and have them not play as many minutes in game situations really goes a long way as well.
Final score, 88-62. We're waiting for Sean Vaden to come up and join us here courtside. Don't forget, Wednesday we'll be back here at 7. Mount Union against Heidelberg right here on 1310 WDPN. A week from today, Wilmington will be here at 7. We'll have that one on WDPN, and the Raiders will finish things up a week from this Wednesday on the road at Capitol. They got 3 to go. Finish up the regular season, then we'll get ready for the OAC, and we'll see what that brings us as well. High school basketball coming up this week. Christian will have the call in a couple of EBC games coming up next Tuesday and Friday here on 1310. Over on our sister station, Q92, Hoover will be at McKinley Tuesday night at the Fieldhouse. Friday night, we will have McKinley at Massillon. Now, just a note to everybody, that's going to be an earlier start Friday night. It's going to be a 5:45 tip.
Wow.
Over at Massillon, the JV game will begin at 4, and the Bulldogs and Tigers will go at 5:45, and we'll have them on our sister station, Q92. So there.
That's crazy, so early.
Precautionary.
I understand. I saw a video of a Warren Harding basketball game the other day that's been going viral, and you want to try to make sure everyone, fans, attendants, players, everyone's safe.
Which is a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame
100%.
that it has to come to that, but it is what it is. McKinley Massillon, 5:45. Friday in Tigertown, that place is going to be packed, sold out. If you can't make it, we'll have it on Q92. Purple Raiders a winner here today, 88-62. Some numbers, Mount 55% from the floor for the game. Muskingum at 38.1%. Not a ton of free throws today. The Muskies 4 of 7. Mount only 9 of 13. 3-pointers today. The Raiders 7 of 18 for 39%. Muskingum 10 of 29 for 34.2%. Biggest lead, Mount at 26 with 1:05 left to go. 4 lead changes today. Points off turnovers. Mount 20-11. They had 48 points in the paint to the Muskies 28. Second chance point, Mount 15-7. Fast break points, Mount 11-5. Bench points, Mount 30-28. I think we're in business here. Put those up. Oh, you're good. Set to go there, big fella. All right, Sean Vaden has joined us. He is our player of the game here, 1310 WDPN Mountain winner, 88-62. Man, you're looking more and more comfortable every time you play, my man. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Scoring, shot blocking, it's just like every minute you just keep growing. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I think it's credit all to my teammates, man. They've been pushing me to score the ball in practice. They've been pushing me to just go out just do the extra. Sometimes we categorize ourselves in one box, just being on defense, and so I'm just working on being effective on both sides of the floor.
Your game in the paint, your footwork is getting really good. The baby hooks, the jumpers, the 4-foot, 6-foot fadeaways. Who's been working with you as far as the staff and maybe some of the fellas to get that paint game where it's at?
Man, I'm just honestly, it really started like just when I was younger. Family, man, just finding one thing to be good at and just and being good at it. And another person on our staff is Ryan Merrill, one of our managers. He's actually my best friend and my roommate. And so sometimes we'll come here late night and we'll just be working on just post hooks, baby hooks, and just trying to get to my spot and just be effective.
When did you start feeling the turning the corner for you as coming through, and you could tell because you're obviously practicing really well. You're getting more minutes during the game.
Right.
Coach is not afraid to bring you out there under the bright lights early in the game to make a difference.
Yeah.
When did you start to feel that light coming on for you?
Man, I knew this was going to be a big season for me, but I think really after I broke the record, it was just like, okay, like I'm getting my confidence. I'm getting my groove, and so I think really that day kind of did it for me, and so it just really only up from here.
Sean Vaden, our guest, spectacular game today for the young man. 15 points, 5 blocks. This team now 20-2, and I know we got a lot to take care of here. But how are you feeling individually and as a team as we come down? We got 3 games left to go in the regular season and playing well.
Yeah, I'm just for myself, just trying to stay poised, stay confident, just trying to find ways to be effective on both sides of the floor. As a team, if we keep playing like this, playing defense, defense turns to offense, man, and defense wins championships. So as long as we stay together, playing together, I think we'll be good.
What was the mindset coming in today? I know the first possession they fed Caleb down low to get him going. Obviously, you came into the game a couple of minutes later. Chance picked it up. He had 20-plus points today. Eli got a double-double. It seems like you guys can go 9-10 deep if you have to. But what was the mindset coming in today after that big win last Saturday against Otterbein and then the win Wednesday against BW?
I think just keep putting the pedal to the metal. Like there's no slowing down. Just keep going. We know our goal. We know where we're trying to get to. And so as long as we just stay together and just keep putting our foot on everybody's neck, we'll be good.
All right. Before we let you go, who you like in the Super Bowl Sunday?
Actually, I don't know. I think
he's leaning New York or New England. He's leaning.
I may go. I may go Patriots, man. I may go.
Talk him into it. All right. My man, congratulations.
Thank you,
pleasure to talk with you.
Yes, sir.
Stay healthy. We'll see you Wednesday.
All right, perfect.
There he is. Sean Vaden, our player of the game here on AM 1310 WDPN. Mount Union 88-62 over the Muskies today, and they'll be back in action Wednesday night back here at the Mac Center as they will take on Heidelberg. We'll have it for you right around 7 right here on AM 1310 WDPN. Such a great young man, just blossoming right in front of our eyes, and he continues to dazzle with the ball, dazzle without the ball, and fun team, folks. Again, can't say it enough. If you get the opportunity, come on over to the Mac Center, do yourself a favor, and come on over because it's well worth the price of admission. This team is so fun to watch. They love playing with one another. High character guys, and they represent the university, they represent the city, they represent the area to the highest standard they can. And we're just lucky enough to sit here and call it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a job, but are you really working when you get to come and sit and watch and see these guys play week in and week out and see the progress they've made and get to know them as individuals? And,
right.
You know, they fist bump us and talk to us before the game. They talk to us after the game. There have been times when I'd see them out and they approach me and say hi. They're just a very, very high-class group of individuals, both on and off the court.
We're behind them every step of the way. That'll wrap it up here from Alliance. Mount Union 88 and Muskingum 62 for my partner Ryan Keller. Ryan Rainsberg back at the studio. And most of all, thanks to all of you for listening, everybody. We certainly do appreciate it. We'll talk to you Wednesday night at 7 as the Raiders go for win number 21 against Heidelberg right here on AM 1310 WDPN. Sam Bourquin saying so long and good night from Mount Union. You've been listening to Purple Raider Basketball on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by SARTA. Have a great weekend, everybody.